Hello and welcome to Denote Maths. For this first episode, we are going to learn basic linear programming. Linear programming is used in businesses to find out the maximum profit which a business can make. So, the first thing you're going to do, this is a basic question. Eleanor wants to spend money on DVDs and CDs. Call the number of DVDs she buys X and the number of CDs she buys Y. Now, it is important that you remember that DVDs equals X and CDs equals Y. So to save time and mistakes, write this out. So DVDs are X and CDs are Y. Now, you may be worrying about making your own inequalities, but it is really simple. Right, A. Eleanor wants to buy at least one DVD. Now DVD equals X. So X must be greater or the same as 1. That should be a greater sign. So, because she wants to buy at least one DVD, so it's got to be the same as 1 or greater than. And she wants to buy at least 3 CDs. So Y must be greater than or equal to 3. Now for the second one, DVDs cost £8 each and CDs cost £5 each, and Eleanor has £50 to spend. So DVDs are X, so 8X times 5Y, can only be less than or the same to £50. Now we need to turn them into equations. So, turn them into equations will make it easier to draw them on the graph. So, X equals 1, Y equals 3, and 8X plus 5Y is equal to 50. Now, for X and Y, you do not need to find coordinates. For this last one, you will need to find the coordinates to plot it on the graph. So, when X equals 0, that means 5Y must equal 50. And divide each one by 5, so Y must equal 10. Now, when Y is 0, 8X equals 50. Now divide each one by 8, and X must equal 6 1/4. Now we need to plot these on the graph. Now, you should know that the x-axis is on the bottom and the y is the vertical axis. Now, for x equals 1, draw a straight line going through 1 on the x-axis. And for y equals 3, do the same. Now you have 8x plus 5y equals 50. And as you've done the coordinates, when x is 0, y is 10. And when y is 0, x is 6 1/4. I'll draw this. Right, now you need to find out which side of each line you want. So, for x equals 1, the mathematical way of working it out is x is greater than or the same as 1. So, for this, I want to put in a coordinate which the line does not go through. The easiest one to do, a coordinate 0, 0. Now, for x, so if x is 0, don't worry about y. If x is 0, then put it into the equation, inequality. So is 0 greater than or the same as 1? No. So we do not want the side which 0, 0 coordinates are on. So we cross out this side. You can work this out quicker by knowing that x must be greater than 1, so it must be this side that you want, because it can't be less than 1. And do the same for y. And y cannot be less than 3, so you want the numbers under 3 crossed out. Now for this last one, you're going to want to put in coordinates again. So here is the equation you want. Now, coordinates 0, 0 will mean that 0 add 0 is smaller than 50. Now this inequality is correct. So the side with 0, 0 on is the one you want, which means you cross out the opposite side. Simple enough. Now you should find, if you have done it correctly, that there is an area where none of the sides are crossed off. Now this area is the region, and we call it R. And we also want to make the lines around it bold. Now, this is simple linear programming, and sometimes you will only get asked to find this region and draw this graph.